Dowsing Street Fighter. Give me that yoga flame and tryna put me in a psych ward. I don't need a diagnosis, I'm psychic, I'm right for it. If I told you that I see dead people, would you put me in a psych ward? Would you put me in a psych ward? I can hear them, clear as I can hear my grandma snoring. Dead people used to be real people. I'm gonna get a plaque in the mail if I said I can rap like Mos Def. Hey, if I said I could run like Mo Farah, jump like Bias, swim like Phelps. If I said I can hoop like Luka, if I said I could shoot like Steph, if I said I could ball like Ja, never broke again, yeah. F-R-E-E, F-R-E-E, you get it? Like, I'm too good, God level good. That's a God-given talent. Like I can act like Cheeto, I can stun like Knievel, I can rap like the cunning linguist, I can fight like I box like Creed, I can go out and buy out the store, I can tell you my money's so long, you know I don't even rap for the money no more. I'm too humble, but if I said that, you know I could. Me and Dawson is Street Fighter. Yeah, give me that yoga flame, they tryna put me in the psych ward. I don't need a diagnosis, I'm psychic, I'm right for it. If I told you that I see dead people, would you put me in the psych ward? Would you put me in the psych ward? If I told you that I don't need money, could you give it all to me? Could you throw it in a duffel bag? If I told you that I ain't have no game, no motion, no racks, no bag, no cloud, no friends, no love, no life, no hopes, no plans, no help. Fight. You want a war, you got one. My game's tight. You had a choice, you chose wrong. Choose your fighter. You think you're hot, well I'm fire. Get off the console, press start if you wanna get on my level. Mortal Kombat, can't believe you brought that. Taking cause you thought that you had a chance, but you're stuck in a trance. I've been in a stance. Fight. You want a war, you got one. My game's tight. You had a choice, you chose wrong. Choose your fight. You think you're hot, well I'm fire. Get off the console, press start if you wanna get on my level.
Jump, jump, bounce, drop, get the club jumping, 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 get the club jumping, 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 get the club jumping, jumping, jumping. I'm a Southern girl, go crazy, baby. I can drive you wild, you can ride my way, baby. And I've been down low, but you took me up high, took me up high. Oh, I got it on lock, oh. And I'm not afraid of the dark, as long as I got my heart. And I'm not afraid of the dark, as long as I got my heart. Get the club jumping, 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 jumping. Get the club jumping, 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 jumping. Get the club jumping, 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 jumping. And I've been down low, but you took me up high. I got it on lock. I'm a Southern girl, go crazy, baby. Get the club jumping, 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 jumping. Hey. 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 Dígame quién es la reina, dígame quién es la dueña, la marina y la marina. Hey, 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 hey. Dígame quién es la reina, dígame quién es la dueña, la marina y la marina. Hey, 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 hey. Pase la tapa de rosa, la tapa de rubio, la tapa del negro, la tapa de azul, la tapa de Cardi, la tapa de Doja, la tapa de rap y reggaetón. Pase la tapa de lady, la tapa de mami, la tapa de mami, la tapa de honey, la tapa de queen, la tapa de mami, la tapa de shawty, la tapa de mama, la tapa de boo, la tapa de mamacita y la tapa de bebé, la tapa de princess, la tapa de chula, la tapa de baby, la tapa de miel. Pase la tapa de me gustaría de que te la crea que sí, pero no, señores, soy la noticia del día. Yo soy la jefa, me llama la flor. Dígame quién es la reina, dígame quién es la dueña, la marina, la marina. Ay, 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 ay. Dígame quién es la reina, dígame quién es la dueña, la marina, la marina. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, we can start a show with a soul clap. Bring the soul back, hit a soul snap. You can hit the trap with a soul snap. If you really dare, you can hit a kick. Start a show with a soul clap. Angel Cab, that's a cash, you know that. You can hit the trap with a soul snap. If you want love, Humble Roses party. Humble Roses, they cold, you know that. Oh snap, I got your bitty saying that I'm so different. Dallas came with a vision. The Latinas got the talent, so they use it with precision. Kev's voice echoes like Reaper, cause you heard the trap and that old shit is over. So turn that trash down, cause we here to crash now. Put you in a rose court, bet you ask how. Yeah, we can start a show with a soul clap. Bring the soul black, hit a soul snap. You can hit the trap with a soul snap. If you really dare, you can hit a kid. Start a beat.
Welcome to the Humble Roses podcast. It's your host, Dallas Cash. I'm back again. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night we talk about Cena. And if you're watching this and you're wondering, why aren't you on Twitter? Well, I got banned on Twitter for 7 days for telling someone that they should have the shit slapped out of them for saying some inappropriate things about children. But I'll take the ban because that person got their account nuked. But in the process, that took away my streaming privileges for hold on, my wife's texting me. Yes. So yeah, so that'll take away my streaming privileges just for this week. Next week, we'll be back at it. So today's agenda, we have two things to discuss. So I don't want to keep too much direction on Saturday night's main event. That being said, there are some things that we want to discuss. So we'll talk about Cena, his farewell tour, his final match at Saturday night's main event versus Gunther. And then after that, we'll get into the Game Awards. Yes. We'll get into the Game Awards. Talk a little bit about that. If you guys aren't gamers, I understand. But good news, I will be streaming the Game Awards tomorrow. However, I will be on JB versus the World at 6:30 p.m. with JB, and then right after that, I will be streaming the Game Awards live on YouTube. So there's that. Want to welcome everybody to the show. I don't really have much to like really talk about. Let me see this. Get some music going. Get some music. Cool. Well, anyway, welcome to the Humble Roses podcast. Let's talk a little bit about what we got going on. All right, so my colleagues aren't with me again. No big deal. I know they're all busy. Things happen. No big deal. We check the comments. Who we got? First of all, we want to talk about my favorite girl from North Carolina. That is Kiara from the Main Event Mamas. I want to give a big shout out to you and your wonderfully beautiful sister, Tanisha. Both of you ladies are drop dead gorgeous. Very intelligent, very hardworking women, and just the cornerstones of CCN. Now, Tanisha being the firecracker that she is, like I said, love that girl to death. Kiara, love you to death. I just equally try to give the love so that I'm not showing favoritism. But love both of you. Thank you for coming by. If you got to go, completely understand. Actually, let's turn off the music because I feel like I can't hear myself when I'm talking. I feel like I cannot hear myself at all. Do I sound okay? Like, do I sound far away, or do I sound like right where I'm supposed to sound? Sound off in the comments. Well, yeah, no shit. Same here. Yes. So with what we got going on, does anybody have a suit or their clothes picked out for Cody's funeral on Saturday? Because that boy is about to meet the Lord. Not only is he about to meet the Lord, but it's about to be in convincing fashion. Because if WWE wants to build a star and they want to do this correctly, Obafemi needs to put belt to ass on Cody Rhodes all of Saturday night's main event. Cody needs to underestimate him and get caught lacking, and he pays for it. Unless they do it how Cena and Lesnar were, where Cena gets dominated the entire match and then nails 2 moves and that's it, and he wins. That's from Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at Extreme Rules 2012. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Cena got his ass whooped, bled, and he still won the match and even cut a promo afterwards. Hold on, let me put the comments on the stream. Kiara said, very beautiful black. Yo. Oh, okay. Whoa. Let's stop that right there. Main event, Jody Oos. Good to see you. Yes, we are just going to pray for Cody. However, as of this moment right now, I want everybody, if you are watching this, I want to send my condolences out to WrestleFaith and her family. Not going to get too personal, but everybody send your positivity her way. Send her roses. If you have access to her on Twitter or any social media platform that you guys may be friends on, connect with her. Send her a message right now. She's going through a tough time. This is not Dallas Cash speaking to WrestleFaith. This is Dallas Humphrey speaking to Erica. I hope that everything that we're doing for you and everything that we've been, just the goodwill we've been trying to do is reaching you. You know what? I don't really care what anybody says right now. I actually want to do something real quick, and I'm going to do it. And if you don't like it, you can leave. I'm actually going to pray. I'm going to hold prayer right now for WrestleFaith and her family. I think that's the most important thing. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna close my eyes and we're gonna pray. Father God, I ask you during this time that someone is dealing with complete and immense suffrage and loss and grief. And Lord, I ask you to guide light into her heart and love into her heart through the vicious battles that we face, the trials and tribulations that we go through. There are often times when our faith and our mettle is tested. However, there is someone that I know, and this person that I pray upon and pray for her and her family, for infinite salvation and wellness, that being my friend Erica Russell Faith. Lord, she is guided and bonded in your light, and throughout the darkness, she has willed herself through your word. And I ask that you lend your holy hand and your heart, your hearty hand upon her family, that you caress her family with the love and mercy and the tenderness and the emotion that she is given. The loyalty of a soldier that is bred under your light is it's immeasurable, and the palpable feeling that she has given off to her family. I ask that you gratify her. You acknowledge the fact that she is one of yours and she is one of ours. And part of being that tribe means that there are certain things that we go through, and God gives our toughest battles to our strongest warriors. Graces be to her and her family. Love be unto her and her family. Grace, mercy, value, salvation, peace, inner wellness and health. Health is wellness. Health is wealth. Love is love. Lord, I ask you to bless upon her family. Guide her during these darkest times and give her the light that she so desperately needs, and the love and the mercy. In the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. So, that's my friend. That is my best friend. And if you have a problem with me doing that, don't care. Leave. That is my friend. She is mine. She's part of my tribe. And whenever she needs us, we're there for her. CCN is a family. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we'll send your love out to Wrestle Faith right now. Send her some love. Give her kindness. Give her peace. Subscribe to ATD. She's not going to be there for a while. Give her time to recuperate. Just give her the love and admiration that she deserves. So, Faith, she's going to cuss me out later. I know it's coming, but it was all in good faith. No pun intended. Dalton was good. Joey Knox, how you doing? John Watson, Sports for You. What's going on? At Tribal Warzone 2. I haven't been back on Tribal Warzone, but I need to come back. All right. So don't want to get too emotional because I know how that can get. All right. So listen, while we're putting our prayers up for Wrestle Faith, I also want to go ahead and do something else. I was going to do another prayer, but I think he's already got enough prayers. I need somebody to throw some prayers up for Cody Rhodes, because it's going to be extremely bad on Saturday. It's going to be very bad. It's going to be very bad. Okay. And I just want to let you guys know that when Obafemi power bombs Cody Rhodes, because he's going to power bomb him, all those Cody fans in the crowd are going to have the same reaction after he gets cooked. It's going to be bad. Somebody is going to get hurt. Hello, Tanisha. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to the show. Love you. I hope everything is great with you. Is this going to be like KO beating Cena? Well, it's funny that you bring that up, Joey. Hold on. That's not the comment. Joey, stop typing so goddamn much. Jesus. Yeah, I think it's going to be similar, but that was Elimination Chamber 2015. For those who don't know, I still think it's my pick for match of the year for 2015, in my opinion. Ooh, I will say John Cena has match of the year twice for 2015. So the reason why I say that, he probably has it 3 times actually. And the funny thing is that um the first he had a match of the year candidate. Are you okay, Tanisha? What's you okay? Are you all right? Like, man, all of our beautiful ladies are going through something. Do I need to hold prayer for you too? I'll do it. Um, that ain't beating Cena versus Styles. Well, Joey, Cena versus Styles was 2016. 2015, John Cena had 3 match of the year candidates: Royal Rumble against Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, KO at Elimination Chamber, and then Seth Rollins again at SummerSlam. Title for title match. United States champion, WWE championship. So Cena had 3 match of the year candidates, which kind of what, and you could say that the following year, Cena and Styles match of the year candidate. And guess what? The following year after that, Cena versus Styles, Royal Rumble, match of the year candidate. Why? Cena's arguably had match of the year more often than not. Like a lot. You know, that there's a lot of different multitudes. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just great to see you. Fuck you. Um, so yeah, let me actually talk about what Tanisha is referring to. No, I didn't say it was going to be match of the year. I was saying that maybe I got confused, but Cody and Oba is going to be, it should be like a squash match, in my opinion. It doesn't hurt Cody if he gets squashed. Um, hey, you want company? I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to come up here. Uh, and the funny thing is that I think Kiara is saying that because for the last 3 straight weeks, besides, I think aside from last week, maybe, or the week before, I've been by myself. Like everybody's been gone. But Kev is always busy. He works as a postman. So there's that. Hello, Lena. I definitely good to see you. What was I about to say? Oh, so Tanisha. So Tanisha's referring to Monday. So Monday, I was supposed to be filming a podcast episode for NWA Exodus Pro. So anybody knows what MWA is, you know how prestigious that company is. So the Midwest version of NWA, which is Exodus Pro, ran by Noah, EC3, and so forth. So there's a EC3 has a wrestling school at this gym, and I was going up there with JT because we were supposed to be filming an episode up there. And it was supposed to be me, JT, Trey, LJ, Noah, EC3. EC3 had surgery, and then Noah was up there, I was up there, JT was up there, but Trey and LJ did not join us. Okay, cool, no big deal. So there's a wrestling school going on, and it's being ran by current NWA Midwest champion Richard Holiday. For those who don't know, he was the guy who was cutting a promo on Killer Cross in his documentary, and they wrestled. So he's the champion, and he was running a wrestling school. So I was there and I was just listening and learning, and I learned so much about wrestling from that small time in that wrestling school that it's like completely changed my perspective, and I see things through a different light. So I'm not saying that I work for NWA Exodus Pro, but I am closely working with NWA Exodus Pro. So yes, there is a wrestling company that I do have business with, which is dope because EC3 is part of that. And we have things that we want to do. And our next show coming up is January 17th in the Cleveland area. I'm assuming, yeah, okay, I got you. My bad, Kiara. Sounds like you want to come up here, so I will never shun you from not coming up here. Hold on. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'll send it through the group me. That way both of you see it. So, make a long story short, there was a guy who was wrestling, and a few of the wrestlers had wrestled people like Rhino, um, different talent in OVW. Like one of the guys, he wrestles in OVW. So one of them had been, I think, on TNA, tried out for WWE. Like I was in there with experienced people, and that was dope. That's really dope. So after that, after school was over, I'm like, can I take a bump? So I get, they're like, oh, you want to take a bump? I'm like, yeah, I want to take a bump. I'm like, I'm not leaving unless I take a bump. Cool. So I get in the ring and man, I'm not going to lie. I get in the ring and I felt something. Like, I swear to God, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I step foot in the ring and I just sat in the turnbuckle, on the bottom turnbuckle, like how Jake the Snake and Raven and DDP used to do. And I was sitting there and I got up, I stood up, and I felt tall. So he comes over, one of the guys comes over, and very nice gentleman. I really forget his name, but if I once I remember it, I'll make sure I put it out there. And he's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, as ready as I'll ever be. And I was completely petrified to take a bump because I didn't realize, like, I didn't know how hard or how soft the ring was going to be. So what happened was he's like, all right, this is how I want you to do it. And I took my first bump. He was like, do it this way. And I didn't do it properly. And then I did it another way. And he's like, no, you gotta, land on your back and not on your butt. You landed on, so I landed on my back. You like gotta kick your feet out. And it's weird because I've never like kicked my feet out. So I did it, and I felt my first, like, after I felt my first real bump, and I'm like, oh, ooh, I like this. Ow. Like I got up and I'm like, okay. I took 15 bumps. I'm a dumbass. My wife is like, what are you doing? You she's like, if you get hurt, you still are going to work. I'm like, I know. You can't force me, but I know. So, in closing, I was like, ah, man, yeah. I laughed. I joked. I was like, oh, if you guys keep teaching me, I'm going to have to officially enroll in wrestling school. And everybody stopped, turned, and looked at me, and they go, oh, yeah, come on. We'll take you. We need people. Boy, it took everything in my soul not to be like, yes. But so it's going to be a 2-year process before I have my first official match because from what I remember, you do training, you are part of the ring crew, you clean up your security, then you wrestle. So it's a 2-year process. And I'm going to need to know like the ins and outs of everything. So I'm not making it, how can I say? I want to learn because I want to have my first official wrestling match. I do want to wrestle. I do. It is something I have a passion for. However, I also understand that I can't travel like I want to. I have a whole family to take care of, and I can't just bank on pro wrestling. Don't work that way. But if I can do it locally every now and then, happy with that. You know, I see you. Give me a second. I'll bring you in just a second. I'll be happy with that. So, my thing is right now, where we are at physically and where I'm at mentally is wrestling has always been my lifeblood, but you got to know your limits. You know, I do want to be able to, be available to be a pro wrestler and to do things. I do want to do it. I really do. I have a finisher that I've been working on that nobody's ever seen. I've looked and I've done extensive research. This move is completely safe and it can never hurt my opponent at all. However, it is a move that does look like it fucking hurts. However, after practicing it multiple times, which uh, it could be better. First time that I hit it, which was not in a wrestling ring, it was outside. Um, I was satisfied, but yes, I have a finisher, and I can. I know that I know that ain't who I think it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to introduce all the way from the windy city of Chicago, a person who passes in and out of the social media spaces, keeping it clean and concise, all the way from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois. Everybody acknowledge and give it up for the one and the only Devin the Tribal Chief. Make sure you are following his YouTube. His watch longs are very engaging, very special, and his setup is incredible. Devin the Tribal Chief, thank you for stopping by. Really good to hear from you. I hope your family had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much for coming by. Now, looks like we have some guests here. Well, I don't consider them guests because, sometimes you open your door. I know that ain't who I think it is. Ha! Somebody looks like they just got back from the gym. Mhm. Built like a jaguar out there. All right, we gonna we gonna get it. We gonna get it moving. All right, and then after I have the discussion with these two beautiful, what's the Bilal song called Soul Sisters. We're going to discuss the Gabe Awards. I for some reason was picked to stream the Game Awards for tomorrow, so it is going to be a very interesting time. So, all the way from North Kakalaki, we are talking about Sister Sage from The Boys. We talking about someone who is a mastermind. The mastermind, the um ex machina of CCN, the um Madam Magnum Opus. We have the quintessence of communication. We have the braggadocio. Well, not necessarily. She's not braggadocio. She's actually just a beacon of motherhood through the bolero of fire and a ballad of dance moves that she composes in her head through motherhood, honesty, prosperity, and a very strong willed opinion with a little seasoning, a little bit of Carolina Gold, a little bit of barbecue sauce, lots of hair, headbands, head wraps. Uh, we have got one half of the main event mamas. Key 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 Aura is back.
So good every time, Dallas.
All right, and then we don't have anybody else in the back, so we could just go ahead and move on with the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else is backstage, so we'll just move on. It really would be nice if somebody. I don't think that person's. Oh wait, there she is. Well, what introduction should I come up with for this person?
The
All
dance
right.
moves are really for her, though. I was like, that's the dancer.
Oh yeah, when she's dancing all over the place trying to get herself together.
No, she's sincerely a fantastic dancer. Like, sincerely.
I would like to see. Was she on the dance team?
You're gonna have to ask her.
From spoken from a true crump dancer over here. Yes, I used to be a crump dancer. Is she? Is she doing? What the heck is she doing?
I don't know. I can't see.
I can see what she's doing, and it's like it's absolutely hilarious. What the hell is What is she doing? She even had somebody jumping in with her. That's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there are people from the Empire State who like to make their claim to fame. Obviously, we have queens, mamas, but this person is the biggest example of I will slap the shit out of you and keep it moving. Well, I mean, won't do it to me because I know how to fight and I can duck. But at the end of the day, she is the other half of the main event mamas, a great mother, very overprotective sister, overprotective of her friends. Well, her family, her man, her children, not in that order, but and then everybody else she just don't fuck with. And that's just the way that it is. I don't know how to describe the essence of this person that I love so much, but she is very strong-willed, very logical. She's very brave, very bold, audacious, doesn't care. She's just her. She's just her. The tarantula is back. The tarantula is back. Yeah, she's back. Not only is she back because tarantulas pack a lot of venom, but nobody packs as much venom as this person. My sister, who I love dearly. The venomous jaguar, the bronze jaguar, with hair on the back of her neck and a knife at your throat. The other half of the main event mamas, I love. I will fight for. And probably end up scrapping with her the moment I see her. Oh, yeah, by the way, I will be in New York on January 31st. That's another thing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tanisha from Main Event Mamas.
You had so much junk to say. Y'all have no clue how much junk I was talking back to him on this camera, but all this junk he was sitting here talking, and I was crump dancing. That's what I was doing. And
I
you
know.
yep, and you failed. I won the battle all by itself with me being backstage. And
I'm
my
not.
son was, my youngest one who just turned 8, was on here crumping too, and you lost.
Oh, I'll take the L. I'll take the L. That's completely fine. I will I will completely take the L. However, yes, I will be in New York January 31st.
What you doing? That's the week after my birthday.
When's your birthday?
The 24th.
My daughter's birthday is on the 31st, but I'm doing something with her the day before. I have a rap battle in New York.
Oh.
In Staten Island.
Ew. Have all boroughs. Well.
Listen, you setting yourself up, Dallas.
Make sure you get out alive.
Yeah, I've been there multiple times. The person
then that's why you probably fit right in. Yeah. Staten Island does not belong in any other borough.
That's a New York L. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from there, so.
Which means you clearly are winning because the people who actually no, because Wu-Tang Clan came from Staten Island. So maybe I don't know. Maybe you're gonna lose. Maybe I should just come to watch you lose.
Well, the person that I'm going against is flying from another country,
Mm.
so he's coming.
Ooh.
He's coming from London, so he's
Oh,
coming
so he
from.
gonna have the accent too? Oh yeah, you losing.
No, I don't lose to UK people. Sorry,
Mm.
I got way
Mm.
too much. I don't like beans on toast, so
Oh,
there's
so it
that.
sounds like this is a fixed match.
Here we go.
Well, he likes to rap about wrestling, and so do I. So we're gonna see who comes out on top.
Okay.
Um. Anyway, so belt to ass moment is coming. Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi. There is going to be, you got two black talents right here, and somebody's going to get rolled up into a backwood,
Did
and
you
it's
just
going to
say we have two black talents? Cody
yes,
ain't black. He act
Cody
black. He ain't
Cody
black.
Raheem Rhodes ain't
What's
black.
his name? Cordell? I mean, hold up.
He ain't black. He act
Neat
black. He from Atlanta.
melanin in his soul, Negro
Mhm.
Right, in
icon
his
Cody.
soul, but that doesn't make him black. Because
And
at
he
the end of the
Latino.
day,
Wait a minute.
well, he's
He ain't just
Latino.
regular white either.
Oh, he's
He's
not.
Cuban. Ain't he
seasoning.
Cuban? Ain't he
Who's
Cuban?
Cuban?
Ain't Cody
Cody.
Cuban?
Oh, okay, I guess he can pass for being black. Fine, whatever.
Thank you. Jeez.
So, give me your guys' takes on this funeral we're attending on Saturday. Kiara, you can go first.
Like I said earlier, I'm ready. My black dress, all sparkly, slit down the middle, tall, you know what I'm saying, wrapped around my neck. I am so excited about this funeral because Oprah, listen, as much as I love Cody, and we know I love Cody, I do. Cordell can never do nothing wrong by me, except carry this championship, but that's a whole nother story. I think that's a story problem, not a Cody problem. But Oba coming up through the flames, I can't wait. Like, poor Cody. Your time was great while I was here, but tick tick. My guy, tick tick.
Yeah, exactly. Kiara is absolutely right. Tanisha, go right ahead.
It should have been for the championship. Then we would have saw it for real. That's what I think. But yeah, I'm. What am I wearing? I don't know. I can't tell y'all that on air.
Listen, this is not me. I'm glad I did not tell my husband I was going live today. This ain't me.
Listen, it's been a long day. There's been a
This
lot happening over here in this neck of the woods. So I know a child did not just walk in here. If you don't go that way. Excuse me.
Not
Hand me
saying
that. Good day. Good night.
Kodisha,
Kodisha.
Ronisha.
That way.
Oh, see, y'all cutting up today. This shit getting out of
See you
control.
later.
Listen, me and
Uh,
Cordell, we go way back. You know what I'm saying?
so
But anyway, I can't wait to see the match. I know it's going to be very entertaining. Definitely don't think Cody's gonna get on top. I definitely am here for my ruler, Obafemi from Nigeria. Yeah, pro black. There you go.
ladies and gentlemen, it is very obvious that I'm going to be dressed for the funeral. Cody is going to get the blackest ass whooping in the nation's capital. This is for January 6th, 2021.
He and even Cody's like, I don't want nothing to do with that, and here I am.
Yeah. I mean, well, he says he's the American Nightmare. Well, I mean,
Well, you gonna get a
you're about to get a
African-
nightmare.
You about to meet the African American nightmare. That's what you really about to meet. And it's
No, he's gonna meet the Smithsonian. Did I say that right?
Smithsonian nightmare.
Smithsonian.
Yep, there you go. The Smithsonian. You never been there?
Yeah,
I've been there.
no, I've never been
Oh.
there, but I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he's in DC, he's getting the blackest black ass whooping. He's going to get the
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm there.
Smithsonian.
I got you.
Got it.
Mhm.
Jeez, tough crowd out here. Woo.
Speaking of other black people, on the card for Saturday night's main event, we have
That's right.
Bailey against Sol Ruka.
Listen,
Take it away, ladies. Go ahead.
listen. I ride for Bailey. I just really very much want that to be clear. I ride for Bailey. What she's been doing with Lotus Stone, what she's been doing, period. I ride for Bailey. But Soul is like a freaking rocket, okay? that girl, she just every time you see her, she sparkles glitter. You know what I mean? Like she's literally the girl coming up now. So I'm excited because we've been able to see her rise and like straight up like I really want Soul to win. I know she will because Bailey is not the one who to take, she's not one to take the spotlight in moments like this, but Soul's no joke. And her Soul Snatcher is one of my favorite finishers. We keeping Dallas in check though. The best way how. She got that. I ain't gotta do nothing. Just
hey, sorry. My children are just on one. I don't know what's going on.
Mine are doing homework.
Yeah, no, mine are taking baths, but they doing the most. Anyway.
But also Soul's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. The fact that we can claim her, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased.
Yes.
So pleased. Sorry, I'm done now.
I mean, I'm surprised that you all about Soul when Bailey is your girl, but
no, she is.
But I do like the fact. I mean, I'm gonna tell you the whole thing about just the card in general. I'm just happy that we're seeing a matchup or a mix-up of stars that like you doing the same thing I just got finished doing. Parenthood.
That's right. That's right. Y'all should have seen me before we got on. I was fighting about homework assignments. I was like, I see we about to fight right now. Like, get my boxing gloves out. I hear you.
Damn kids. Fuck these kids. Anyway,
this is one of our sayings, straight up. We do this all the time.
Fuck them kids. Anyway, so I may have had a libration, so I do apologize. I needed it. It's been a day. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I like the fact that this card is giving us a different matchup than we would normally see. And that is what I think I'm most excited for overall. And of course, John's match, knowing that's his last match. But I just feel like to see different talent that we would not be seeing mixing up with the main roster. That is what we've been talking about, Kai. We've been talking about this mixing up, changing it up, having the main roster and just switching it up a little bit because it is getting a little stale, a little boring, a little you're missing a little pizzazz, a little seasoning, a little
spice. That's right.
Spice, you know what I'm saying? So I do look forward to seeing Bailey and Soul because I think that's going to be a really good match. But definitely, Lena, I definitely think Zarya is going to somehow interfere at some point, either this time or it's going to be something. And we're going to see that. And I would love to see how that plays out too when they do finally turn on each other or when one turns on the other. Because, I mean, technically, we all know that spear was for Soul and not for Kendall Gray.
Yeah, poor Kendall. She ain't deserve that.
All I'm going to say is this. They have booked this Zarya and Sol Ruka thing better than what they did with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Yes, they did.
Speaking of which...
Can we talk about the stomp? Can we talk about who we think it is?
I think it's Montez Ford.
Okay. I think there's two. Because when you dissect the bodies, which is what we were doing this week, okay?
Okay,
dissect
because the first body had a luscious booty.
Crazy.
I'm saying the first one had a luscious booty. The second one, not as luscious. Definitely the way that person was standing was a little different.
Okay, you mean the first one and then the second one?
Yes. Okay,
because I was saying because Montez is the one who has the black ass.
No, because I don't think that was Montez. I really do think that could be Austin Theory. We went back and forth, but I definitely no. I think there's two different people. I definitely think the second person could be Montez, but we kept going back. We just had this argument 2 days ago of like, why would Montez exactly, Faith? Why would Montez?
Well, I said it's probably a faction
in the middle of this.
It needs to be a faction,
and we thought it should be like I was like Shield. That would be good.
Yeah, because think about it. You want to know
maybe
something?
3 or 4. Yeah. You know what, Faith? I love you.
We do know who is not.
Not Chris Jericho It ain't Chris Jericho.
It
Well,
absolutely was never going to be
absolutely
him.
not. But we also know because someone out there was saying it could have been Knight. It's absolutely not Knight because he got beat up.
Number two, here's another thing. The way that motherfucker scaled the cage, that was Montez Ford, in my
Yeah,
opinion. Like
that's
that.
fair.
Mm.
Number two, this is the most important thing. Y'all just said the Shield. Hey, babe, good to see you. My wife's here. Um,
Hi.
Hi.
you said the Shield, right?
Yes.
What
Mhm.
is the Shield synonymous with?
What do you mean?
What is the Shield synonymous with? When you think of the Shield, where did they debut?
Survivor Series, right?
Boom. We're seeing a Shield like faction that started at Survivor Series.
Okay, there's two things I want to say. First, I want to say hi, Dalton. I didn't miss you. I'm sorry. I meant to say hi before. Secondly, I really want to talk about this. It could be Dark State and piss everybody off. Definitely not Dark State. Definitely not them.
Especially, listen, no disrespect, Dark State's cool. But if they have that motherfucker Cutler James on the main roster, I'm cutting my TV off. Because
Listen,
if he starts saying some pause worthy shit, I'm canceling my Netflix subscription. I'm canceling Peacock. I don't even know
yep.
why I still have it, but I'm canceling Peacock.
Well, I have Peacock because somebody
Well,
got to watch. I
Peacock
got
got
to
some
watch
good show.
NXT.
First off, Peacock got some good shows on there. Okay,
Do, 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 do.
like
Yellowstone is
Law and
Yellowstone's
Order.
fire. Well, I watched Snapped and Forensic Files, Buried in the Backyard, Homicide for the Holidays, and
They have a
Cold
really
Blood.
great stuff,
They
and they got
got
this whole
stuff.
They got
Hallmark collection. Like,
they got a great lineup.
So
It's just
don't make it seem like there's other things on there besides wrestling. And just wrestling was the
oh, I
extra
know.
because I already had a Peacock subscription before they added wrestling on
me
there, so
too.
I didn't
Me too.
get it because they had wrestling. So I don't really feel the type of way that they got off of it because I paid for it for a year, so it was still gonna be there. Anyway, we're getting off the topic.
The costs are heavy. It's heavy.
So I think it's Montez Ford. We'll see what happens. They're trying to pull the wool over our eyes with the blue eyes shit, but I'm like, that person could have been
I think
wearing
it's multiple
contacts.
people. Yeah, it
Could
got
have
to
been,
be multiple people. And
could
there
have
were
been.
two different body types. Like if you watch the first one and you watch the second one, two different body types. So I was like,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
But the main thing is that this is going to be an interesting reveal, but I still feel like WWE is going to do the WWE thing.
Who are you yelling at, sis? Yeah, she yelling at somebody. Welcome.
She's got kids. She's got
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. I'm lucky that mines are closed out right now. But yeah, Seth is still injured. I would love for it to be Seth, but I know it's not. But then I also like the tie again. If we go back toward that Vision faction, it's a nice synergy whenever Seth comes back, right? Because they done kicked him out the Vision. How you gonna take the Visionary out the Vision? You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see something come back. And you're right, Faith, and that Becky told Paul Heyman what it was.
Yeah.
She did not mince no words.
And that's gonna be what it's gonna be. Moving on, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Something about this is just extremely interesting to me.
Just
And
something.
it's just not just something. This match is going to be spent 90% of this match is going to be spent in the air.
Yes, which is my favorite type of wrestling. That's my favorite type of wrestling. That's what I told. What I would love. What?
Then you would love Will Ospreay versus Ricochet.
I saw it.
Which one?
Not the first one, obviously. Like
you never saw the Wrestle Kingdom match? I'm not Wrestle.
No,
Kingdom.
I've been meaning to see that.
Not Wrestle Kingdom. Super J. I think it was a Super J Cup. I think.
I don't know. I just know that's the one everyone keeps talking about. So I've been meaning to go back.
Yeah, and they had a match in AEW, but
I saw that one. That's the one I saw.
I think they wrestled 30 times over the course of. Oh yeah. Yes. Because they wrestled in Evolve, I think Dragon Gate. They've wrestled each other a lot.
Really? I mean, I did enjoy the AEW match with both of them. But it did feel a little off, which I was like, not sure what happened here.
I'll send you the first match that they had.
Do,
the match pissed everybody off who was an old school fan. Vader was pissed off about it. He ended up
Why?
because there was too many flips. They
I
weren't.
love it though. That's my thing. The more time you spend in the air, the better. But also because if you Dragon Lee and AJ Styles are doing a bang up job with this tag team title because it just kind of got buried for a long time. It's been dead. But with those two, it feels like they've just been highlighting these matches. Like I don't remember the last time that I was excited about War Raiders match. Um, but this week I was like, ooh, I was in there screaming, hollering. My kids were like, they walked in here, they were like, is everything okay? I was like, go away. I'm watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't interrupt me while I'm sitting here yelling. But they've done amazing work with that tag team championship. And if you watch Leon and Javon, like those two, we wanted them to win the NXT tag team titles. I was like, I want to see them together as much as possible. I like to see them against each other. I like to see them on the same team. Those two are hallmarked for greatness. Like I can see WWE trying to take Leon as soon as possible. They
Wow.
got he's next on their hit list, guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with the way that he's been going, think about what he did at Bound for Glory. I mean, obviously, Tanisha was,
She was
there.
there.
Um, no, Slammiversary. She was at Slammiversary. Bound
That
for
was
Glory.
we were supposed to go to Bound for Glory, but life happened and
Oh,
that didn't happen.
What can we
okay.
do with these kids? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Um, but Javon Evans at Bound for Glory, Leon Slater, they just tore the fucking house down.
They did. I have never
And
been so mad to see a match end that way in my life.
I'm gonna just say this: if you want, D- WWE needs to start using that young talent and showcase it on a national stage. And the way that they do that is they had this idea that they used at WrestleMania 39, where they had a showcase match, and there was just a multi-man tag team match, which the Street Profits won.
I
Okay,
remember.
every year WWE should have a showcase match
Mm-hmm.
where they just showcase the talent. And I think this would be the perfect time to have Javon Evans against Leon Slater open up WrestleMania.
Mhm.
Mm.
Because if you think about it, name me one match that came out of rest that was an opener for WrestleMania that was a high flying match front to back with a lot of technical wrestling. And a couple matches come up. The first match being the Money in the Bank match, which opened WrestleMania 24, which I was at, which was won by CM Punk. Then we got Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero at
Yeah.
WrestleMania 21. You want that style of wrestling, like Kiara said, that's the style of wrestling she likes. Okay, put that out for the fans so that they can see that there's different styles of wrestling which WWE has, but showcase it at WrestleMania. They did it with Chad Gable and Ray
Hmm.
Phoenix, which was great.
That was great.
It was great. So keep doing that. Yeah, Kev. Yeah, Kev. I did say Ray and Eddie. And I'll even go so far as to say, like I said, there's a Mount Rushmore I have for the greatest opening matches in WrestleMania history,
Hmm.
and we saw one of them this year.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it might be number two, in my opinion.
Which one?
Bianca versus Rhea versus
Okay.
Io
That
Sky.
was insane. Yeah, that's fair. That was insane.
Once
That was
again, and I'm going to keep saying this, once again, the ladies shit on the men.
They did.
Again. Again.
Yep.
Seth
I will
Rollins.
say yes every time that they close Monday Night Raw. I'm there the entire time. The rest of the time, you can find me sleep and I'll catch it in the morning or find something else to do and back to it. But when I know the ladies are shutting it down, I immediately clear that schedule.
Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm like, I need to see. Like, even when you saw the one that just happened with Charlotte and Alexa and the Kabuki Warriors, and I'm forgetting people right now in my head,
I know what you mean.
with Naya and Lash showing up. Like I was like, listen, y'all need to just crown them. Okay, you just need to showcase them as much as possible because some of y'all men folk is boring as hell.
I hate to say it, like Seth versus Punk versus Roman was a great storytelling match.
It was.
But as far as wrestling, the women blew them out of the water within the first 15 minutes.
It was a great story. And I think it also, like you said, they need to show different styles of wrestling. We know that Roman's matches are not going to be technical paloozas. Like, we know that it's all about the story and his 3 freaking moves, right? Like, we all know, or 4 moves. And that's fine because we've gotten accustomed to that, which is why, again, I didn't feel super excited about War Games because I was like, we already know. That's just, again, my favorite part, if you saw my clip today, was watching Jay run it back because I was like, that's hilarious. Because it didn't take away from that match in any way because it's exactly what we expected it to be. It actually helped pick up the match considering I was like, I'm kind of bored a little bit through there. But I just feel like we need to start giving the women their shine. And one of the things that I'm annoyed about when main event, Saturday Night Main Event, is there's only one women's match so far. So I was like, they better on SmackDown announce another one.
I would like them to, but you know how they are.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Dragon Lee, AJ Styles, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Tanisha, I didn't get your take on it. Would you like to weigh in, please?
Well, I think it's fire. I think Javon and Leon's gonna win. I don't doubt it. I wish it was for the titles. This is the only complaint I have about the card is that I don't think none of them is for the titles. Like, you have all these fighting champions, like AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. They are fighting champions. And I'm happy because we normally get these titles and nobody does any movement. Just like with Charlotte and Alexa, there was movement. Now that they were the Kabuki Warriors, they ain't no movement. Like, they literally just got it and there's no movement. And is everybody now trying to get the championship just for it? For it to be no movement? I don't get it. But
that's right.
Feel, I'm just saying. So I was hoping it would have been for the titles because I definitely want to see. I feel like they both got robbed of being tag team champions. I do not think Dark State should have been tag team champions. I'm not saying Dark State is not good. I'm not saying Dark State is not talented. But do I think that they should get the title? No. That's my take.
And finally, to end the night, we have the reason we're all here. The final match of John Cena's career against Gunther. I think I should let Tanisha start this one off because I have a very strong opinion on this. And I just I think it's better I let the ladies talk first because I have some very big choice words for this.
Well, he's thoughts and feelings. Okay. Well,
I mean, technically it is your show, so you can go however.
I mean, I was like, you should probably go first.
I mean, you could go first for all I care, because I mean, we're just guests. We just came on, because we were supposed to be recording, and then we both looked at each other. Was like, we don't feel like recording this episode. So what we want to do?
We're gonna go hang out with Dallas. That's what we decided to do today.
And
so you could definitely say your thoughts and your feelings, and we can either piggyback on it and be like, yes, we concur, or we can be like, no, we disagree.
Yeah.
In my opinion, fuck this match, because out of all the fucking people that you could have picked, we had to pick. Well, let me see if I got this right. Longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, 666 days.
Mm-hmm.
Former King of the Ring winner. Former World Heavyweight Champion. Former NXT UK Champion. Let me stop right there. Why the fuck are we giving that person the opportunity to retire John Cena? This motherfucker already has a storied resume. You know who doesn't have a storied resume? LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Hendry could have used that.
No.
He could have.
No.
He
She
could have.
got
really is.
here.
She's
He
deeply.
just got here. No.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. It's your show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ilya Dragunov could have used that, even though he's champion. Somebody young, I would have picked Carmelo Hayes or LA Knight. It should have been Melo versus LA Knight in the finals.
I would have brought somebody from NXT. My thing is like we got Trick hanging out. I mean, I was like, we got all these people who are in the fringes. So I absolutely agreed with you. I've been saying this is gonna be Gunther from the start, and I didn't want it to be. And it really pissed me off when I realized this is where it was going. Once I saw Jay lose, I was like, oh, here we go. This is it. This is it. It just
I got something else I need to speak on.
okay, go ahead.
Do y'all remember? I don't even know if you remember this. I'm not going to fault you if you don't remember this. Do you remember when there was a white nationalist gimmick in NXT?
I haven't watched NXT that long, so I have no clue. But if it's about the one who they had to release somebody because they had to get out the contract and
no,
that wasn't.
No. Watch this.
Who was it?
You ever heard of somebody? You ever heard of somebody named Keith Lee?
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
He was feuding with a guy named Dominik Dijakovic.
Yes, I remember this.
Who changed his name to Dijak. Do you know that for a week and a half, they had him as a white nationalist gimmick in NXT?
I must have missed that week.
Because he even tweeted about supporting Donald Trump, Justin Trudeau, and someone else. That's what happened. Okay? This was in 2019. If you don't believe me, they left breadcrumbs. Go and listen to Dominik Dijakovic's theme song for NXT. What you will hear is the words hail, 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 like Hail Hitler. It is in the theme song. Wow, that was a slap heard around the world.
Chilling.
It is in the theme song. It's still there. You can listen to it. They realized that wasn't going to work and switched that shit around quickly. I feel bad because they put him under immense pressure because he was committing to the gimmick, but he was going after Keith Lee during that time.
I remember seeing and kind of hearing pieces about it on Twitter.
Who was the guy running NXT back in 2019?
Triple H.
What kind of name?
It was a stupid gimmick. It was.
What kind of name is Gunther?
German.
He's isn't he Austria or not Australia?
Austrian.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was German. That was one of the things even when you remember his presentation, and especially when they moved to the Imperium presentation, it was really like Nazi-like at first. So I remember that. What bothers me the most is that we keep repeating things that don't make sense. This is my biggest issue with this storyline, because John Cena, he's constantly told us he wants to put talent over. He wants to, like, this whole night that we're having is about putting younger talent over. And you got Gunther in here? Like, that two things do not equal the same. Like, this is Gunther been out here. He don't need this. He never needed this. If you were going to bring him back, you shouldn't have brought him back for this. It was stupid. Yes, no one is naming a child Gunther. You know what? I bet when we get that end of year baby names thing, we'll find out.
His name is not gonna be in the top 10, but I don't mean his name is not gonna be there because
it's gonna be there. I think Outoff was there last year, so I was like, who would do it?
It's a foreign name. Sorry, it's a foreign name. No disrespect to nobody who's not from the US. It's a foreign name. So a foreign name, people want to use it in the US. No. But I will say, I think it was stupid. I really do think it's stupid that they're gonna have Gunther retire Cena. Because I mean, I just had a picture in my head like, oh no, he's gonna probably try to choke him out. I don't think that's how Cena wanted to go out. I just don't think this match is at this caliber that it should be. Like you
No.
said, there's so many other people. I mean, to be fair, they could have had Obafemi fight John Cena. Now that would have been terrible too. But they could have had Obafemi fight
That
him.
would have been really. That would have made him on his way
It
to
would
the
have
main
made
roster.
it would have made sense.
That would have made
You know what
him
I'm
on his
saying?
way to the main roster. Like,
But I do
like I
feel
said,
like
even
too,
with the trick of it all, like you got all these people on the fringes, right? Like, just
yeah, I mean, I do feel like it definitely if we weren't going to pick anybody from NXT or from TNA, because I even sat here. Remember, Kai, I was saying they could even have people from TNA come, because then I would really give a mix up. Can you imagine having Mike Santana sitting here fighting John Cena? What that would do for him just on that side, and then going back to TNA. But well, I figured that Russell
it
face.
better not end in no DQ. That would be
But
trash.
but my thing is, what I'm trying to say is that there's so many other different talent that they could have used, and they definitely are overlooking Mello for sure. I like even like watching him lose his title match. I'm looking at Chopper like, why did you interfere in that? Like, did I miss something? What is happening? Because if you want a title shot, you should let him win it and then go for the title shot. Like, beat him up after. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, how they're treating Mello, I don't get it.
Me neither.
No,
It doesn't make any sense. Like, there's so
Doesn't
many
make
different
sense.
potentials. And then, of course, LA Knight, yeah, I could have definitely saw LA Knight doing that too, because, yes, that is giving him a great push as well. Because LA Knight, since he became LA Knight, he has been going through the roof. And I don't even like what they did to him on Raw either. Like, it's like, why did y'all do that? Like, why did we have to injure him like that in a way that now he's technically on the shelf for a while? For what? Like, I don't think they understand. I don't think they know what they're doing in the writing room.
Nope.
They have no clue they're doing it.
Yep. Now see, look, she got passionate. I threw the microphone off somewhere.
That's a New York L right there. I'm just messing around. We'll get back to Tanisha in just a second. I gotta say this is that Mello should have been the one, or LA Knight, in my opinion. I would have picked Mello, just my personal preference. But with John Cena, we can't sit here and say, oh, Vince wouldn't have messed this up. First of all,
It would have been Austin Theory.
ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Humble Roses podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That alone is enough to warrant ending. Yeah, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Vince McMahon fucked up Kurt Angle's retirement match. The guy that Kurt Angle lost to ain't even in the company no more. He ain't in the company no more. And not only that, he had the most protected finisher in the business. And fucking Drew McIntyre kicked out of it at WrestleMania. That was a WrestleMania moment. But what the hell? Shout out Baron Corbin. I rock with Baron Corbin, but
I did. I liked Baron as well. I really liked Baron.
I liked him when he was a lone wolf. I hated it when he became that whatever money,
happy
whatever
nonsense.
No, whatever that was, where he's like, I lost my wife. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Prior to happy, broke Baron.
Yeah.
Okay. Broke Baron was a hot mess. But when he went to NXT, I thought they were rehabbing him to come back, and then they just cut ties. Which,
yeah, Lone Wolf Baron Corbin was one of my favorites.
Him and Braun did really great stuff at NXT. They did really great stuff.
Yeah, Angel. Baron Corbin can cook, literally. That man is like a chef on the low. But we gotta talk about Cena. So I'd like to ask both of you ladies, Give me your Mount Rushmore of John Cena moments or matches. You can mix.
Oh, Kai's not gonna be able to give you nothing because she don't like him.
I will tell you this. I can't give
What?
you that because I was not. I will tell you one of the reasons I stopped watching wrestling in the first place was his thugonomic situation. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Between everything else I had seen at that time, I had reached a point in my maturity where I had just gave up on wrestling. I was like, I'm done. But I didn't love John Cena. I didn't start having real fond memories of John Cena until this retirement run.
So I hated Cena for a while because he kept winning and winning and winning and win. It became unbearable. But throughout all of that, I love the Thugonomics gimmick. I think that's where he took off, and a lot of people don't like it for obvious reasons, which we won't say on this show. But I think I
Why? Because they thought he was trying to be black? Get over yourselves. He was great.
That's how she feels.
If any other white person can try to be black, so can he. And he did great. And his raps, he rapped great. I mean, that's when I liked John Cena. I did not like him when he in his little shorts and whatever. That was our little sister. She liked John Cena like that. But him becoming, I was like, oh, look at you get a little. But also, I think too, I like thugs. But anyway, that's not the point. Sorry, I digress.
you had a crush on Cena?
Absolutely not. I just said I like thugs. See, there's a difference. I like bad boy images. So I was for him digging deep down inside and trying to find somebody who was different than just being the poster boy.
He repelled me in every way possible.
I just said I wasn't attracted to him. I didn't say like, oh, like John can listen. It's about to go a whole different way. Okay, it's about to become Humble Roses at Night. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that is when I liked John Cena as a character. Was when he was Thugonomics. And then, of course, what got me back into wrestling was watching Total Divas. So once I watched Total Divas, then I saw a different side of John, where it was questionable. And then he started to get funny. And I was like, oh, wow, you're actually funny. Okay, cool. But I think
he was the worst boyfriend ever.
He was.
He did not give a fuck about Nikki Bella.
No.
He didn't until he lost her. And then by that time, it was too late. Anyway.
Yep. Now the melodrama is when that drove me. I was like, ooh, girl. He on his knees saying, please, please come back. He could have been an R&B song out in the rain. Okay, now that might have got me to like him.
Really? Oh, but he can do that. Yo, I'm done. But what I will say, girl, don't make me smell you on this live. Go over there. Sorry. What I will say is that the fact that WWE did not let him actually wrestle for a whole year or for how many dates he wanted to, and they picked it right and picked only a certain amount of dates lets me know too that they value him, but they don't value him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like they're like, we know what you could bring in for us, but we don't value enough to let you retire how you really want to retire. And even that's even showing us with Gunther. You retiring me off of Gunther? When this whole Saturday night main event is me contributing my starting roots of being picked as a rookie. They couldn't give him a rookie?
He could have retired at WrestleMania next year.
Yep.
He could have, for sure.
But also he should have never told us that he could have did 200 dates. He should have kept that to the grave, because I have enjoyed this run so immensely that it actually makes me sad that they didn't use him to the fullest of extent. And even if it was, he didn't have to do 200. He could have done 60. We could have seen him every few weeks. We saw him briefly, occasionally. Like, I didn't like the way that they have booked him in the sense of making him a commodity, because he literally, I think they're doing the same thing with AJ Lee, right? Like, she was like, I'm full time. Girl, we don't see you. We don't see you. So you can't go on a record saying I'm a full-time wrestler if they only want to use you for 30 dates or 40 dates. And it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, I said that. So I feel he should have kept that to the grave, because
he definitely
did. I don't love that. He could have done more. We could have seen him more. He could have helped move the story more instead of just popping in and out. Because remember, I think that's why his heel turn failed so
I was about to say
masterfully.
that. That's what I
Is
was about to
because
say.
it was like, you're here, you're bad, you're what?
They didn't
Like,
give it
you
time
needed
to
to reinforce
develop.
that.
They
Yeah.
didn't give it time to develop because,
Yeah.
like I said, like you're saying, yeah, he should have kept that to himself, because now that we know this information, which means you would have had enough time to be healed and actually been good being healed.
That's right.
And you probably wouldn't have lost the title right away. Like,
Nope.
it felt like everything was being rushed, because I really thought he was going to hold on to the Intercontinental Championship until Saturday and then lose it to Gunther, which also didn't make sense. Why would he lose it to Gunther? But whatever. So I'm kind of happy it's back on Dominic, but so many storylines could have progressed properly and didn't feel like it was being rushed. And the matches could have even been better. I mean, as he kept getting on, the matches did get a lot better. But initially, it was like, what are y'all doing? What's happening?
Yep.
What's going on?
I think,
Even like him and CM Punk, that was like, what is this?
I
The
think
rivalries could have been good.
the peak, in my opinion, the peak of his heel turn was probably right around the time of, and this sounds weird because the only time that I was like fully invested was him against Randy Orton, because we had never seen a healed Cena and a face Randy Orton. Like, that was it's that rarity that was missing. But you could have done a heel Cena and a face Miz. You could have done a heel Cena and a face LA Knight. We were robbed. A heel Cena and a face Roman. We were robbed.
Yes, we were.
We were
Which is why
robbed.
he should have took this to the grave.
We were robbed of so many things. And I think rebooking it. Hey, Leanna, good to see you. You should be on your phone at church. Yeah, she's at church. I think
Don't judge her. The Lord works in everywhere.
Mysterious ways,
everywhere.
okay?
He is everywhere with you.
I'm gonna start with you first, Tanisha. So I'm gonna ask you something. Change one thing about his heel run. Just one thing, one match. What would you change? Well, okay.
I'm gonna say everything that an elephant. I'm gonna say it before all y'all say it. Travis should have not been in his heel at all. They had all the celebrities in the world that they could have picked, and they picked Travis. That's it. I ain't gonna say no more because I can overflow with things. With what? You know what? Nah. No, because when he took his time coming down those things and just like, I'm just listening to the music. I'm just chilling.
I'm high as hell.
Okay, here we are. Oh, we haven't got on the rope. And John is looking at him like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm here. What, you want me to slap? Oh, I can't slap you. Oh, wait, hold on. And it's like, what is happening? That was one of the worst celebrity things. I think this was worse than Snooki being
That's
there.
deep. That is deep.
I'm just saying. I'd rather Snooki had come out randomly and rolled down the fucking ramp because she was drunk as a meatball. Listen, something else could have been. Anybody else could have been there but Travis. All right, I'm done. Keep me on the mic. I'll keep going.
You better be on this. You better be on one tomorrow while we on one.
Well, I already know the combination, so I'll make sure I'll be on one tomorrow too. I got you.
All I'm gonna say is this. Travis Scott would have never happened if people would have had a better taste in music.
Oof. Hold on. Time out. There is some good songs. Okay. My daughter danced to one for her recital. And she was the star. Okay. That was just saying. That's the one that he actually came out to too.
Yeah, some. I have some Travis Scott songs that I like. However, Travis Scott had no business being in the wrestling business or even
Absolutely
fucking
not.
being there.
No.
WWE should never, ever involve a celebrity in a major storyline. ever again unless there is a payoff worth it. Now, before I get to myself, Kiara, I'm gonna go to
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna
What would?
answer that, but I want to say something first.
Oh, here we go.
I disagree with you saying that they would not love you, Faith.
Bye, Faith.
That
Love
they
you.
would not, they
Love you,
should
Faith.
not involve a celebrity because I disagree. Because I will say the moments we spent with Bad Bunny,
Yeah,
I would say the Logan Paul of it all.
Mm.
I feel like they are worthy. I think they need to do a better job of vetting the celebrities who say that they want to do it. You need to make it hard for them so they can understand whether they want to do it or not. Because based on what Logan Paul said on his show, Travis just gave up. It was too hard. It's too hard for him. And he want to do it. So I just think they
pussy.
need to do a better job of vetting.
Travis is a pussy.
Because the thing that I would change is The Rock.
Mm,
I would have took The Rock out of there because him being there made no sense. There was no payoff later. It made
Mm.
no sense. If Cena was going to shift, I wanted the storyline to be all about Cena. Like I think he did a good job at the press conference later when he went out and he dropped the mic and he left. And I was like, okay, there we go. That's when I started to have thoughts and feelings about Cena. Because before I was like, why are you here? Because I felt like he leaned in at that point. But he needed to be the catalyst of his own heel turn. Because one of the failures, I think, is by having him be The Rock's agent and us never seeing The Rock again. Like,
never.
what was the point of it? So it almost made it difficult to buy in because it wasn't fully properly thought out, planned out, and executed. So I think it was a combination of adding people who Travis Scott and The Rock, who had nothing to do with it later, a short timeline to tell such a big story, and the fact that the writing just wasn't there.
Okay,
It wasn't where it needed to be.
understood. So the thing that I would have changed, in my opinion, it's very simple. I would have given Cena a contract that gave him creative control over his entire retirement tour. That way, he could have handpicked his own matches and worked with the creative team to put together a tour because then he could have worked all of those dates. Hey, let's work out something with AEW so we can bring Adam Copeland over. He has history with him. Let's bring back, and hear me out because this is not going to make sense, but listen to how I say this. Bring back Batista to help Batista motivate Cena for his upcoming match because of their rivalry. And we could have had Cena go as a heel and then fall from grace and rise up and finally get the championship towards the end of his career or towards the end of his last match. If we could have done that, we could have done this thing as well. Hey, let's send John Cena somewhere he's never been. Let's send him down to TNA. John Cena showing up in TNA would have been a win-win for the partnership between TNA and WWE.
They ain't have John Cena budget, you know.
But I said that though. I said that. I said
they
they
could-
sent him there.
They could have, they could have been like, hey, we'll send John Cena down in return for you guys giving us Joe Hendry, blah 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 blah. We'll do this. Business is business.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena shows up on NXT, wrestles a few matches on NXT. They can even have a tournament for a star from NXT to get a match with John Cena at a Saturday night's main event before we even got to the one that we got to. That way, it means something when someone gets that point. Cena could have wrestled on SmackDown against Carmelo Hayes, could have wrestled against The Miz, all his past rivals. We could have got John Cena and Trick Williams, John Cena and Javon Evans, Obafemi. We could have done a few things. Hey, you guys brought back Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler and Cena were rivals for a good portion.
And Dolph is phenomenal.
And man, I could talk about Dolph.
I don't know why they
Ziggler.
just. I was like, you just let Dolph go. Like he could have been sitting there and catering forever. As far as I'm concerned,
Ed-
what's wrong with you?
Edge would have been great. We could have ran back Sheamus and John Cena, Rusev and John Cena. Hell, we could have even sent John Cena to AAA.
Mm-hmm.
We could have. That would have been awesome. That
Would have been awesome. And he could have down there as Juan Cena.
Ooh.
That was, you know what they also could have done instead of alluding to this Nikki Bella situation?
No, listen, no, that was funny.
They could have because remember, everybody was like, he left you. I was like, they could have had a cute little storyline, even if it was on the fringes. Like, I'm not saying they had to work together deeply, but on the fringes of the story, even if it was a backstage segment or something like.
But maybe not because out of respect for his wife, because like I told you, his wife made sure she was at.
I'm not saying you have to kiss the man.
I'm just saying, but I mean, I feel like she made sure she was at a point because I feel like Nikki coming back is a little questionable.
Listen, Nikki came back because Nikki came back, but I think, but it's part of his history. Is my point. It was
pretty much running down his history of there,
right? So I'm like, you can't just pick and choose your histories. I'm not telling you to kiss the girl. I'm not telling you to go rehash all of that. I'm just saying a subtle nod on your way here or there. Or maybe you're going up the ramp and she's coming down the ramp. And there's just a subtle nod of like, it's you, it's me. And then you just walk on. Right? Like
to deal with the awkwardness of both of them being there.
Yeah. Because remember, we were invested for such a long time. And it brought a lot of viewers to wrestling in the first place with the total Bellas and the total divas of it all. So I'm saying they could have done more.
And the fact that they got engaged at WrestleMania. So yeah.
Thank you.
Don't.
They could have done
okay. More. Please. Let me just stop you. Let me stop you right there.
Okay.
I was there live when that happened.
Oh, word?
Yes.
Did you choke? You were like, ugh.
I literally threw up in my bed. I swear to God, I threw up.
That's not nice.
I said, this is the stupidest, most cringeworthy, disgusting shit I've ever. This is the fakest wedding proposal I've ever seen.
Faker than Macho Man.
You really thought it was fake? Oh, that's terrible.
Tanisha.
I don't think it was fake. I think
Tanisha.
What?
That man looked at her dead in her eyes, and he looked like he was struggling to ask her, will you be?
He did. I remember seeing that and thinking, if
he was trying to get her to remember stuff,
looked at me like that and said, will you marry me? I would have turned around and walked the hell out of that room.
But I ain't gonna lie. I think after that moment, though, for her, she realized he really didn't want to get married. What I'm saying is, if we're going to bring down their timeline, I'm saying, I know he didn't want to get married, but what I'm saying is for her, in that moment, I am very invested. Her, in that moment, I felt like she realized at the end, because even towards the end, if we watch the show or whatever, she's excited, but you can tell she's still not connected, because she's like, did you really just propose to me after you told me you didn't want to marry me, that we weren't getting married, and now you want to get married? And then you can see it as someone who actually has been through this. You go through, I think, buyer's remorse. I don't think I want to do this no more. And then that's when their relationship started, because she didn't really want to, and now he was like, okay, let's do it. And she's like,
well, he also made her sign like a 75-page document. And
listen, I saw that too.
The way he looked, the way that he interacted with her on TV, the way that he looked at her,
he roasted her cooking.
I was like, do you love her or do you just love her? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that is a different situation. You can love somebody, or do you just love having sex with that person? Because that's what I thought.
We saw the real John Cena when he was dating Nikki Bella. Like all that Make-A-Wish stuff, great. But the real John Cena, we saw he did not give a fuck. She busted her ass cooking him a meal, and he's like, what the fuck is this?
Did you cook in my kitchen?
He's like,
can we not do that next time?
I saw that. And I saw it late too, because I remember Tanisha being like, did you watch this episode? And I was like, I hate this relationship.
He's like, are these my pots and pans that I spent good money on? Why did you cook? And what are you doing?
She's like, but I cleaned up the kitchen. But can we not do that next time? Can we not? Can we not cook? Can we just go to a restaurant? I was like, dang. You just got a kitchen just to have a kitchen?
Love.
Like you don't want to cook in it at all? You don't want nobody touching nothing? I mean, sir, that's
Nikki,
not a way to live.
I
Nikki,
guess so.
You should have stuck with Dolph Ziggler. That's all I'm gonna say.
He was obsessed. He's like, oh, she's single, I'm single. I'm trying to see about her.
That man pulled up from half court like, I'm shooting the J.
He's like, listen,
wait,
you know, me and you could be together again. Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh, they had it was pretty recent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I asked him, and he was like, we could be there at the same time. He was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot right now. Like,
I'm not trying to put out nobody's business, but Ziggler, he had a lineup. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say I ain't gay, but I understand.
But the fact that he wants Nikki back, that speaks volume too.
I
unless,
mean,
unless it's just a guy thing, you just know I can hit it again.
She was probably his type. You're type.
Exactly right. This is one of my biggest thing with people. I was like, you are totally different with the person that you're supposed to be with. Because my husband is a gooey mess with me. But with other people, F them. All day, every day. He could take it, he could leave it. And I'm the same way. I was like, I don't really care about them. You can call me, but I'm never going to call you back. So I was like, it has to be the right person that you and I don't think he respected her either. That was the other thing. His wife has her own intelligence, her own life. She does not give two F's about the press. That is an entirely different status or type of woman that he's with now. And he had to fight to get with her because she was like, who are you again? Like, hello.
She did not care.
Like, he could have been Joe Smo on the street for all she knew. So he had to work for it as well. And I feel like Nikki, over the course of their relationship that we saw on TV, because obviously we wasn't there, she was just like, I'll give you whatever you want. I'll just, whatever to be together with you. Like, girl, no. I think it matters a lot when you're with the right person. Yeah. And they definitely were not the right people for each other. Because just think about this. Like, let's take you on a journey. What if he did marry her? And it ended just like the Artem situation where they end up divorcing, hopefully not in this craziness of what happened between them actually. But like he said he didn't want to get married to get divorced again.
The writing was on the wall.
And that would have never worked.
The writing was on the wall.
And she had exactly one kid, right? Like, I ain't doing this again.
I think their relationship was a publicity stunt, in my opinion. There was no real love there.
I don't think so. I think they were were in a relationship.
Way more into him.
I think they were in a relationship.
He just wanted to hit something.
I think they were in a relationship. I think
he's a baddie, so I ain't.
I think, like I said, towards the end is once he realized that he lost her. He was like, "Oh no, I'm all in," and then he got her back, and you could tell she was reserved. And then it became, "You don't really want kids, so this is not going to work. Like you're not even into Birdie. We can talk about that for another day. You're not even into her, so now it ain't gonna work."
I mean, he likes kids as an abstract. He doesn't want to be a father. No. And I think that's perfectly fine. But you cannot make somebody do what you want them to do and expect them to be excited about it. I wish I could make
technically, I feel like she didn't make him do it. He's the one who opened his mouth on live TV telling people that he would give her kids and give her all these things. Like no one.
Yeah, he did. I also think that she made him her whole world. There is a power and a draw to having someone who makes you the center of their life. And once she went away, it had to be like shocking to him. It had to shook him to the core. I do think it was a real relationship. I don't think they were destined to be together. And clearly, at least one of them is far better off.
In my opinion, it was an infatuation.
That lasted too long.
Yeah.
The shit ran its course, and Cena was like, that's not going to work for me, brother.
But also, he knew he didn't want to marry her. Like,
oh, of course.
It don't take that long.
He had a gun to his head when he did that proposal. And I'm like, I'm in the crowd like, yo, y'all see this? I'm like, I know he ain't proposing. We started a bullshit chant, and security was about to throw us out because we were like, this is no disrespect to Nikki Bella, no disrespect to John Cena, but I was not buying it. I'm sorry. Cena looked like he was asking for help.
Yep. I was gonna say help me.
Like, get me out of here.
Exactly.
And
No,
and
not.
and I just that's fine. But when you look at who they have as family in the company, John Laurinaitis.
Ooh, hot mess. Oh, they not family no more. They got
Right.
divorced.
But what I'm saying is, think about that. Cena didn't want to be part of that. Cena didn't want to be part of that.
I mean, okay, to be fair, I mean, he bet BFFs with Vince, so let's not act like
Big thing is that it's a big difference. Vince wasn't the one who was, you know what I'm saying?
he
That's
wasn't the
all.
one who was what?
I ain't gonna listen. I'm
Vince
not
wasn't
gonna,
the one who was what exactly?
Oh,
who,
wow.
who was married to or messing with the Bella's mother. However, let's point this out. Cena was there to hit it and quit it, and that is it.
And that's what he should have done. That's what he should have done instead of trying to carry it on. Because just because you hit it and it's real good, don't mean you need to keep it. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Sometimes you just gotta hit it and leave it. Like I'm just saying, give it a time limit. Just-
but if it's real, I mean, in my situation, keep going. My wife will be the first to tell you she did not want to be in a relationship with me. She wanted to hit and quit. The first night that she met me, she tried to have sex with me. I said no. And she goes, "What the fuck?"
Mhm.
She leaned in for a kiss and I shook her hand and I said, "I'll see you later." And I
That's
left.
crazy. Not a handshake.
I I was trying to be respectful. I'm not trying to just put my lips on you the first night I meet you. Like, yo, that's kind of weird. Like, you just gonna hit. You
It's,
just
I have
gonna.
words. I have
You
words,
just
and I
gonna.
can't say these words out
I was
loud.
gonna say, how do I say this? I had the exact same experience. And when I met my husband, I didn't want to date him, see him, kiss him, but chemistry is chemistry. It's fire 20 years later. So like I said, like
I mean, well, if we're gonna do
fire.
that, I mean, with my man now, I kept him in the friend zone for a year.
That because I kept
What?
my husband too. Remember, I never saw him in person. We
What
talked on
the
the
I
hell?
phone
kept
for
him in the
6
friend zone, and
months.
then he kept telling me I didn't want to screw you anyway, and I was like, but
Mhm.
somehow we're here now.
I did the same thing. Because my husband was all about, he was like, I can't wait to, and I was like, I don't even know what that is, and you're not getting it from me. It's like, I was absolutely, you can't come nowhere near me. I don't do that. No. And he was like, oh, you saving it for marriage? Hell no, I'm just not giving it to you.
Well, we see how that worked out.
Well, we got married and we have two lovely children. And again, the shit is fire, which is why you
Say,
get to
yo, like I
do it
said,
all the
same
time.
here. When
So
I finally gave in like a week later.
Oh
a
wow,
week?
that was quick.
Yeah, I was,
He made it sound like he
Oh
was on a
wow, I
struggle
know.
bus,
Like
y'all.
he was like us, like a whole year. Like
You
I
know
didn't
what
do
I'm saying? I waited
nothing.
7 months for the first time, which my
she.
husband didn't wait 7 months, but he definitely waited 6.
No, here's how she got me. Here's how she got me. I'm gonna tell y'all how she got me. So her my stepdaughter now, her daughter was pregnant with her first child, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, my daughter's pregnant. Like it's just a lot. Do you mind if we just hang out?" So I'm like, "Oh, hold on,
Uh-uh.
hold on." And no, I'm gonna let you get to it because I know what
I
you're
need a
thinking.
refill. This is a lot.
So we go to my favorite hangout spot, and then I was like, "Damn, I need to get home." Because she came and picked me up because my car was fucked up. Because I was like, you don't have to, I'll just hang out with you another time. She's like, no, I'll come get you right now. So she drove 30 minutes to come get me.
Oh, that
And
means she knew what she was doing.
so she comes and gets me. And she's like, well, do you just want to spend the night at my house? I'll just take you back later. And I'm like, no, I don't have to work tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. So I go to her house. Her dogs bombard me. And I was like scared of dogs at the time, no longer. And I remember laying down, and I remember this door closing in a way that I've never heard a door close before.
It was the squeak.
Was it the
Like it sounded like I was being held prisoner.
Uh-huh.
I knew it.
Close.
That this
Oh, the
door,
locks.
that door closed with a thud that I have never heard to this day. I can't even
Like
recreate the
mine
sound.
now.
And I remember her saying, "Well, let's just watch TV."
Ooh,
So I'm
not the Netflix and chill.
So we're watching TV, and like she's laying on my chest, and I'm like, oh, this feels so comfortable. And then I feel a hand go down somewhere, and I go,
She said it is what it is.
and I'm like, I'm like, where's?
She said
I'm
it
like,
is
wait
what
a
it
minute.
is.
I
It's going down.
said, what are you doing? She's like, you know. She literally said, you know why you're here. After that moment, I don't remember anything else.
Oh, she drugged you.
No, I just remember the next thing I know, I'm looking in the bathroom at myself, and I'm like,
Is this me?
oh man, I was supposed to wait a little bit. I was trying to do the 90-day thing. That did not work. She put a stop to that shit quickly.
She said she ain't need 90 days.
And it was if she wants, I should have her to read the text message that she sent me that started it all. Because she was, I gotta find that text message. It was like she just got straight to the point.
So she's dude a dude.
She
I
pulled.
like
She was okay. So I think she's okay with me saying this. I remember the text message, and I was saying something, and she goes, "I'm not going to stop until you're inside me and kiss me."
Okay, I need a shot. This is a lot. This is a lot going on here.
Yo, this is what my wife told me.
At night, we're humble roses at night. We just randomly just started talking about some crazy.
I'm married.
You never know what happens when I'm
married.
during this joint because this is crazy.
She said, "I'm not going to stop till you're inside me and kissing me with those big lips." And I go,
Sassy.
I'm surprised you waited a whole week.
Sassy.
I had to like wait, but like she put the pressure on me, and I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?" So then when we finally get to it, and it happens. She's like, "Okay, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow." So then the next day I'm back.
Oh, she kicked you out?
Well, I went back home the next day, and then I came back that same night because I'm like, oh no, I got to get some more. I said I got to get some more, and we kept going, and we kept going, and we kept going, and then she was like, because I was like, damn, I'm trying to get them. I was telling her like, hey, let me call you back. I'm on the phone with these people.
Oh, you was trying to dub her after you were just trying to keep her in the.
Well, I said, let me call you back. I'm trying to get on the phone with people. I'm trying to like get a new apartment, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, why don't you just come live with me? And I'm like,
oh.
I said, yeah, sure. Why not? So I moved in that day, and here I am.
I'm mad at it. I mean, here you are. When you know what you want, it is what it is.
She knew what she wanted, and she was relentless.
Persistence pays off sometimes. Sometimes that is not for you.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes just not for you.
I would come home for here's where she really got me. She's like, well, where I was staying is in the suburbs, where we stay out by the suburbs. And she's like, well, I don't want you driving back all the way, to work or whatever. She's like, this building that I work in next door, it has another place that, she helped me get a job like right next to her. So I just could not go anywhere.
Okay, that sounds a little bit like entrapment, but excellent work.
It was not. It was job entrapment, and she made sure that I was good. Like I would come home and there'd be like hot wings on the table, and I'm like,
I ain't mad at you. Well played.
She got me. She is so good at showing love and care that I wasn't used to it. I was not used to love like that, and it was genuine. She didn't do it because she wanted to, mess with me. She like generally fell in love with me, and I fell in love with her back. So we're still together. I told her the only way out is in a box.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
That's
ain't
what
said
you.
that, but I don't believe in divorce. That's why we took so long to get married because I don't believe in divorce. I was like, we
I,
might as well. And
I
hence, we've been together 20
yeah, I don't believe in it
years.
either. Although I will say that sometimes we get in arguments and we're like, well, why don't you just divorce? You know how when you get in arguments, why don't you just divorce me?
Mm-mm.
No, either
See, I
you
got hard lines. We don't say that.
either,
I was
either
like,
you either you act up, either you act right, or we'll just figure it out. It ain't no divorce. No.
yeah,
But
yeah.
okay, sorry. We're getting back where we
That's
were.
so deep. Oh, that's right, y'all. It is romantic.
But
Oh, and Nessa taking shots at Nikki Bella. Ooh,
yeah, yeah. Nessa, why were you taking shots at Nikki Bella? That's
what
crazy.
what happened here? We was talking about how Nikki had trapped John, but I don't think. Listen,
How
anyway.
how Nikki trapped John or how Nessa trapped John?
Dude, I didn't say nothing. I support John and Nessa. I said nothing of the sort. I just want to
I'm
be real
kidding.
clear.
I'm kidding.
About
I'm kidding. That never happened,
that.
ladies and gentlemen. That it never happened. That
I support y'all.
they are not together at all.
Mm-hmm.
They are not together.
Y'all said that on my stream. I don't know what's going on. Maybe not on your stream, but on my stream.
Is this what
was
we doing
confirmed.
right now? Oh, they finally confirmed it?
They confirmed it on my stream. I don't know.
Said,
But either way, I just want to say it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
The funny thing, the funny thing is that my relationship with John is so hilariously complicated because there's so much respect there between the two of us, but me and him are always taking shots at each other for some, like, that's our brotherhood, is just taking shots at each other. It's just, which I have immense respect for him and Trell, but we just like to, like, he came and roasted me on our anniversary show, and I'm just like, I had to sit there and take the fire, because all the times I went on the show, he didn't say nothing to me when I cooked him. So I'm like, oh, he got to get his get back, and he went King Von on me.
Listen, Lena, I hear you. Sometimes this is why I truly to this day love that show Love is Blind, because that's how I fell in love with my husband. We did not see each other. We spent a whole bunch of time on the phone. Are you back?
Are you married?
No, I have an ex-husband, but I'm in a relationship with someone else.
Are you guys getting married?
That's
that I don't know. I'm not,
Do you want to be married?
I don't have. Do I want to?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I go back and forth. So yeah, sometimes I do. I believe in love. I believe in marriage. I believe in all that great stuff. I believe you should have the right person. However, I think I will also be okay if it don't happen. But I don't know. Everything changes with the wind with me. So today I could be okay. Tomorrow I'll be like, when we get married. It's just one of those things.
I never wanted to get married. I was like the last person.
She never wanted to get married. Mm-hmm. That's why I took that.
Me neither. I didn't.
She was never.
I was like, absolutely.
But not. I mean,
but luckily, my
I also don't want to rush into it. I don't want to rush into it because I rushed into it with my.
Yeah, we're not doing that this time. We're gonna.
And nah. If I could take it back,
ma'am, we have beautiful children.
I do have beautiful children, but they could have been with somebody. You know what?
Oh, whoa.
Listen, I don't want to be disposed or deposed or whatever, because you know how he be thinking we talking about him. Let's move on.
Oh, I can talk about him all day because nobody gonna be on this one.
He be, oh Lord.
I don't care. I should. Yeah, my kids.
I know he was trash when I met him, but that's another story.
She just said she wishes she could unfuck someone permanently.
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple of
or
I think about.
Just do it once or twice. Hit it and quit it. Deuces.
You know, that's not how we get down. Unfortunately, that's just not how we're.
That's not how my father embedded us.
I don't think it's how we're embedded. I think it's how we're DNA coded. We're just not the type of people you can hit it and quit it. Trust me.
Dad
tried that. Didn't work for me either. I tried that. We were supposed to hit it and quit it, and we ended up married.
Okay, before this gets off the rails, because I see the direction this is going.
Yeah, let's move on.
No. You started this, and this was your show. Absolutely. You started in this direction.
Oh, absolutely.
Can we move back to wrestling?
This trajectory, okay? You went into a whole little different thing, and I was like, "Oh, I'm trying to bring us back," and you just kept going. So Don't be trying to now.
Yeah, well, yeah, me consistently going is what got me married.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. That's what happens.
like I said, I'd like to say that's because all of us are all three of us are in relationships because we tend to,
I
you
mean,
know,
we got stories for days. That's what happens
we,
when you with people. You got stories.
yeah, and so we have magnetic energy. People gravitate toward us because they like our energy. So
That's right.
that's the reason why all of us are hitched up right now.
Yeah, because I was supposed to be a hoe. Like he didn't let. Hold
What the
on, wait.
fuck?
This is
What?
definitely the liquor socket. Sorry, hold on, wait. Time out. Wait.
Oh my god!
Wait. Hold
Oh
on.
my god!
Wait. What?
I
Okay,
am
let me
going to take this
explain.
stream and send it to our other sister immediately.
What I'm trying to say is
That came out too quickly.
that did come out too quickly. What I'm trying to say is
John, what
that
happened to us? Where we got? We get
once I got my divorce, once I signed that paper, I wasn't trying to jump into another relationship as quickly. I was trying to see what other fish was out there, not saying I was going to screw everyone who I came in contact with. So let me refrain from that.
Tanisha, you
Hold on, wait. And then this person came along who I was friends with for a year and scooped me all the way up. And I even told him that too. I said I was supposed to be out here talking to people. And you said nah, and pulled me out. So anyway, don't have me on here while I'm drinking. This is not good.
All right, that was our preview for our midnight confessions tomorrow. Apparently,
what in the fuck just happened? That came out way too quickly.
don't know. I usually can salvage it, but not today. I don't
What
know how
are
to
you,
fix that.
Tanisha? What are you drinking right now?
Well, what I did have was a buzzball, and that hit me immediately. I don't know what.
Seen that actually. I'm glad I left it where it was.
And I've had a buzzball before, but this particular flavor,
I'm glad I left that
with the
where
soda,
it was.
it just went, and I went, oh. And it was only a small one. It was one of these.
I literally saw one of those today. I'm so glad I left it where it was. So we've learned way too many things at this time.
I'm in timeout.
Where do we go from here?
Back to wrestling as soon as possible.
Top 5 moments this year. That's got to be like number 3.
So when we count this down,
this is going on the award show.
There's at least
no.
There's at least 2. She did it on our show too. When remember I told you that was with you too, where she was like, we could have been swallowed.
Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed?
Matter of fact, hold on, wait quick little thing.
So you do this every time?
I'm gonna send it to you, Dallas. But there was this thing I watched before we got on, and it was a mom in the car with her kid, and she blocked it out. And the kid was talking about some girl in class came and gave them like old cards and something like that, and they had to give it back after they read it. So one of them was like, I never liked you or something like that. And then the next one, she said, you should be happy that your mom didn't swallow. So now she's asking her mom. So the mom's face went just like how y'all faces went. She was like, and she's like, well, mom, what does that mean? Did you swallow kids? And her mom's like,
she started tasting herself.
Have you eaten children? She goes, I didn't chew them. And I was like, oh
my God.
And then she's like, so mom, you're still not answering the question. Have you swallowed children? Why would she say that? And she's like, I'm not quite sure. She goes, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. She goes, no.
So
I sent it to you, Kai. I sent it to you. I couldn't stop laughing.
I'm glad I
that was, and then I just kept saying, "Have you been swallowed? Swallowed?"
Oh my God! Did you try the eggnog flavor? Which one are you drinking?
But either way, no, it's hold on.
I need to know for tomorrow. I need to get one for tomorrow.
I was about to say, what is
Buzzball? Which one is that? Lemon berry cherry lemonade?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay,
Here it
limeade.
is.
So yeah, back to what Lena said. Yeah, I don't know if I got divorced, I'd get married again either. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, this
I
is
feel
my
like
only
that's smart.
time. This is my only time being married, and if
I
it
don't
don't
know
work,
that
I'm done. I'm cooked.
it's a lot to commit to.
Okay. Uh,
Okay. That's
let's
wild.
let's
Yeah.
pivot back
Yep.
to
Mm-hmm.
wrestling.
Yep.
I've been trying to do
Fine.
that for like 10 minutes.
Oh, uh,
Well,
oh, fuck off! Because you added to the conversation
I
too.
did,
I
but
don't
not
even know
like
why. Oh, horse shit! You added to the conversation too. I don't even know why you just sat there and fucking lied to me like that. You gonna lie in my motherfucking face on my motherfucking
okay,
show?
hold on. You're gonna need to take
language.
some of that bass
That's
out your.
what
Hold
who
on.
you
You're gonna
talking
take some of
to.
that bass out of your voice because I don't know who you think you talk to. I don't care who show this is. Take some of that bass out your
You
voice.
gonna
Let me talk to her like
lie
that.
to my mother?
Don't be talking to my sister like that.
What she said.
Anyway,
You better be happy I'm not right next door because I would be knocking on your door right now. I'll be behind you.
See,
you wait.
that's why I
You
love
like
her.
what?
She's my fave.
5'3"?
I am
No.
5'4" and 3/4.
There
So that
you
don't
go.
mean nothing. I can chop you down at your knees, okay?
5. So you come up to my waist.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
can still chop you down at your knees and hit you in your trachea.
All right, let's go.
Keep playing with me.
Let's go. I'm ready for you.
Talk to my sister
Okay,
like that
can we
again.
get back to wrestling? And yeah, like she said, keep that base.
No, first of all,
First of
hold on.
all,
Look, I'm trying to talk here. First of all, with the with Saturday night's main event. Hey, Stephanie, how are you
Hi,
doing?
Steph.
oh, hi, Stephanie.
This is
You
a
don't know
normal.
what you just missed.
This is a normal conversation every single time the three of us are on.
This is why we have so much fun together.
Oh my gosh, yes, it's like this. I've had quite the fucking week. I'm gonna just say that. Saturday night's main event could be very good, could be very lackluster.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, I hope it doesn't suck.
Oh, you saw it all? Oh, Steph.
Oh, you gonna come in my motherfucking show and tell these motherfucking no. Anyway, so y'all added to the conversation, which you guys kept me really, really invested.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
We like our shows to get a little off balance. But I agree with you. I hope it doesn't suck either because there's definitely been a couple of them that I wish I never had to spend that time watching again. I'm
Tanisha,
kind of
you
pissed
good?
that they took what's wrong with a kid? Ooh,
She's cutting a promo.
somebody is about to run.
She's cutting a
KJ,
promo.
he about to get
She's about to cut a promo.
Oop, about to
She
get a
was
switch in the hands.
You know I can tell when she gets mad when she starts chewing imaginary gum and it goes in and out of her jaw. When she starts going like this,
You in
I know
trouble.
she's pissed off.
Yeah.
She does it every single time.
No, I'm not fully pissed off until my nose starts flaring.
Oh yeah.
She'll tell you that.
It'll
Oh,
go.
she
It's like a dragon. You'd be like, oop, I'm sorry.
My nose literally starts flaring out of nowhere. It's not even like I purposely start flaring my nose. My nose literally just starts flaring. And then you also know I'm mad because the top of my ear is red. See?
It's red. She ain't wrong.
so you see basically
The chewing is the preview. It's like she's getting
That's
there.
the
you
indicator.
you basically become like a bull.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's that look.
Well, yes, I do. I think the matches seem good. I think WrestleFace.
She turned the mic off and the camera.
Oh, they about to get it.
Somebody
Because
is
they
about to
should.
get
It's 9:30, so they supposed to be in bed if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, speaking of which, now my kids got another 30 minutes to an hour, so I'm not gonna say that. But I do think the matches should be good. I don't know what I'm scared about Gunther and Cena. Deeply scared about that though. That gives me pause and concern.
I'm very concerned about that.
And I know that WrestleFace said that there might be one more women's match added, which I think would be good. But I am deeply concerned about this Gunther and Cena situation.
If Cena taps out, I'm gonna be so. I'm
I
gonna
don't
just
even watch the post shows anymore. Like I just turn them off and
it's
catch the clips on X or whoever because I just hate. First of all, I hate that they took all the journalists out the room because they don't want to answer hard questions. And they weren't even hard questions, which is
it's hey, would you bring Brock Lesnar back?
yeah, yeah. It's not even
This
hard questions. Like you just don't want to answer
oh
them.
well, we didn't find any wrongdoing, so we just decided. Oh, okay.
I don't even think they investigated. Like I told y'all, like I'm gonna keep telling everybody. If you read the complaint, he physically didn't do anything. But if
Mhm.
we're going off intent,
Oh yeah, he had some intention in there, and the main thing that we got to remember, this thing that I can say, they will
that's alleged.
all yeah, they will always make excuses to cover up one of their own.
Yes, they will.
The goalposts will be moved every single time.
I will shut off the TV. I hear you. If seriously, if Cena taps out, I'm gonna fight the TV. I don't I don't want to go there. That'll and I know that's the last match we're gonna see, which means I hope the evening isn't trash.
Hmm.
But you know what I want to know is who the people in the black masks. Like, can we make that reveal to push the story forward? At least one.
I
Can you just
and
give me one?
I would mainly like to see where it goes from here, but I don't know. I'm very eerie because people who run it, it's like they give us hope and then they take it away as
Yes.
quickly as they give it to us. Um,
Yes.
aside from me yelling at you, and yelling at both of y'all, and we us yelling back at each other, I enjoyed this time. I've enjoyed all of it, all the negativity, the positivity, all the. I'm banned on Twitter right now, so if you guys try to tweet me, I got banned because I told somebody I would slap the shit out of them. Um, I shouldn't have said that. I should have just privately said it to him, so Twitter wouldn't have seen it. Um,
He
Kiara,
probably deserved it.
Kiara,
So, yes.
do you see what I'm seeing right now?
No.
I see somebody very fucking pissed off right now.
Oh, is it the kids?
No, it, she's standing there like she's waiting for. Oh man, I have never seen that look
I
ever.
have, and it's dangerous. So
You guys gonna go?
I think we should probably wrap it up. What you think?
Well,
Nisha, you want to wrap it up?
No, we still talking about Saturday Night Live, or are we done with that? Or I know you still had.
it sounds like the ambulance is coming. So I don't know
They
what
ain't
you
coming for
just.
me.
Oh, I'm about to say I don't know what you just did over there, but it would be very apropos because looks like you just
That's the
got
ambulance and the fire truck.
seems
That ain't me.
Well, it'll
very
be New York City.
well. I
It's
am
close
going.
though. They may be coming into my apartment complex, but it ain't for me.
Oh, you okay? Wait. So are you in? Never mind. I'm not going to ask that live.
I live in an apartment.
No, that's not what I was going to ask.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll DM you later because I was going to like. Wait a minute. That sound from where you? Because I got to come to New York and then where you live at. I
I
was
live in
trying to.
Queens, but I'll come. I'll come. I'll see you rap.
How far is Queens from Staten?
I get on the belt, get across of Arizona. Depending on traffic, it could be, depending where you are, it could be about 20 to 30 minutes to an hour.
Mm. You don't got to take a ferry.
I don't live on that side where I got to take a
Okay.
ferry.
I don't know. That's why I ask. But it will be a pleasure to finally meet you if you are able to make it. If not, I completely understand.
I mean, I depending on what time it is, because I do have a prior engagement that's a birthday party for someone else that's
Yeah.
going to be in New Rochelle. So that's far, far, far away from Staten Island. So it depends. So we'll see.
All right. Well,
With that, I do want to say something about what
oh
Stephanie
please,
just said.
please. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I do think Saturday will be about celebrating Cena, and I hope that they do a really good job of that, if nothing else, because this retirement tour has kind of been a lot of ups and downs, and I feel like it needs to at least end on a good note. So.
Well, let's also end on a good note. I I've enjoyed my time with you guys, and I've never had a bad moment with either of you. And I just look forward to spending more time with you guys if you guys would allow that. I would like to be back on Main Event Mamas sometime soon. Not no
We're
time
trying to
right now.
get you to come to confessions. I'm telling you,
When
that
is
is
it?
the show. Our confessions is tomorrow.
Shit.
Well, you're doing the gaming thing, so you can't do it. So
You
we may
can't
have to
do it.
wait for the new
So
year.
we'll have to wait to 2026
That's
because it's the
fine.
last confessions of the year.
Because I gotta hop on with JB's show tomorrow. I do the Game Awards, which we're gonna get to in about a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But I know these ladies have to go, or you can stay, whichever you want to do. But if you want to promote anything, go right ahead.
Well, with that, it's just a reminder. Like I just said, our confessions will be somewhere around 9 o'clock tomorrow. And you can join us for some libations and chit chat. We're talking about wrestling. We're giving our previews for Saturday Night Main Event. And, who knows what happens when you add alcohol and us and late nights after a day of shenanigans with the children in life. I don't know where we'll end up. But you're welcome to join us tomorrow. Maybe on TikTok, definitely on Facebook, 100% on YouTube. Also, if you happen to subscribe to our Patreon, then you got a newsletter today. Our second.
Why are you pointing at me?
One.
You were distracting the people. Stop pointing at me.
Yes. You would have gotten our second newsletter with all the content. There's a content shop happening on our website. Make sure you visit it, maineventmamaspodcast.com. 2025 has been amazing. Can't wait for 2026. Got some extra surprises coming you guys' way. So there's that.
And of course, if you haven't, this is the first time meeting us, you can definitely follow us on Instagram. I am Tanisha _Mama Pod on Instagram and on TikTok. Kiara is Kiara Mama Pod on Instagram and on Facebook. And she is Content Vixen on X. Once again, we were Main Event Mamas. You can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Amazon Audible, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Podcasts, YouTube Music. I think that's it.
Excellent work.
Don't say nothing crazy. The liquor would look like it was building back up.
Anyway,
I was trying to think about anything else. You know what, Dallas? When I see you, right? You see this? I'm gonna throw it at you while you're on stage.
Okay, hold on. And then you could join either one of our communities. I mentioned Patreon before, but you can join for free or you can be a paid member like Candace. Shout out to Candace always because she makes sure we cover AEW always. Always. And then also you can join our Facebook squad because that's also where we like to give picks, secrets, surprises, recipes for our cocktails. You just never know.
Also, if you want to stay nice and warm in the winter, in the fall, whatever season you are gladly in, go ahead and check us out on our website at www.maineventmamas.podcast.com, where you can go to our merch store and get yourself a hoodie, a t-shirt, a hat, a notebook so you can journal.
Write about your feelings. They're important steps.
That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm write about.
You can write about your feelings.
And also, get a coffee mug so you can have it for your hot cocoa
or other libations.
There you go.
Okay. Well,
that's it. I think. Right? Is there anything else?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It was good to see both of you. Thank you for coming to the show. Remember, this show is nothing without you guys, and you help make it what it is. And I'm going to stop right there because
I already feel in my head, and I was like, and I think you felt the vibe because I was definitely telling you to stop because you changed your whole voice and you was like, so I'm about no, we ain't doing that.
Okay, so just thank you for having us, and with that, you can talk about gaming while I go find me a Sims game.
I now know how to get rid of Tanisha in the nicest way. Just start complimenting the shit out of her and actually mean it, and she'll fucking leave. So, let that being said, I am never going to be mean to you ever. I'm going to kill you with kindness.
It's been a pleasure. Let's go.
Bye, y'all.
I
Bye.
love both of them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and all of that. I'm looking down at my phone real quick because it's about that time. Oh, so you're staying with me?
No, I'm leaving. I'm
No, no,
just
no, no,
taking a
no,
long time trying to exit.
no, no. Stay
Don't.
with me.
No, I don't want to. Why? What game you
But you're,
talking about? Maybe I'll talk about a game. What game you talking about?
well, we're talking about the game awards.
What is that? Like
It's
regular
okay.
games? Like computer
No, 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 no,
games?
no.
Like regular games?
Video
Video
games.
games? Like
Video
regular
games.
like
Video games.
things that play on Xbox?
Yes. Yes. Game Awards is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And while we are talking about the Game Awards, we have different categories. So, everybody, just so you know, I will be live streaming from the Game Awards. I will be live streaming some of the Game Awards, well, the entire show. And we have different categories that we got to talk about. So, right now, we have Game of the Year. And I want to talk to you guys about the Game of the Year nominees. And the Game of the Year nominees we have, which is voting is closed. We have Cliff Obscure Expedition 33, the JRPG that came pretty much out of nowhere, but I did play it. Very great game. We have Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I played a little bit of this and it was a blast to play. Hades 2 didn't get a chance, but for the cult following who does have that game, it is something to be desired. Hollow Knight, Silk Song, and then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Tanisha, have you played any of these games?
So I can tell you, I am a kid that grew up on Donkey Kong. So
Uh-huh.
I haven't played that particular one, but I'm pretty sure it was fire. And my son, I should grab him, but he's underage, so I'm not gonna do that. He likes how he wanted Hollow Knight because I remember that I needed to buy that. He's a gamer. You
Mm.
know what? What the hell? Hey, yo, kid! I'm gonna get him because he can talk to you better than me about this. Hold on, he'll just be off camera. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, while we were doing that, let's go back to the nominees. Like I said,
Hey,
there are different.
hello. We're
Oh,
back.
yeah. Yes.
His name is just Kay, but
Okay.
here
Hey,
you go.
Kay.
That is Dallas. You say hello.
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 Hi.
So, hello, Dallas.
Hello. Hello, Kay.
Yeah, my name is Kay.
Do you like Hollow Knight?
Yes,
Have you played it?
yes,
Do you have the game currently?
yes.
All right. So have you played Hollow Knight Silk Song?
No, but I wish I did.
What system do you have?
A Nintendo Switch and an Xbox too.
Okay. Well, what do you like about Hollow Knight?
And we have PlayStation 4. They just don't play that one.
Okay. Is Hollow Knight Silk Song on PS4? Which does he play the most?
Nintendo Switch. That's what I know.
Hollow Knight Silk Song. Is it on the Switch? Yeah, it's on the Switch. It's like $20 at GameStop. Do you want Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Yes, I really do.
Okay. Wait, let me see something real quick. GameStop. Is there a GameStop nearby you?
Yes, it's like near like the Wattsdale Mall.
Wattsdale Mall?
Yeah, Wattsdale.
GameStop, man. Oh, in Queens.
Yes, in Queens.
Let me see something real quick. So you don't have Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Yes, I do not have it.
Let me look and see if they have it in stock. Because, what I'm saying, I definitely. Yeah. When's your birthday?
Let me ask him about his birthday. We ain't
Why?
putting that on blast.
Oh.
He just
Uh,
turned. He just had one. So y'all can say happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, Tanisha, can you do me one favor?
What's up?
Uh, check you because I don't have your number.
Mm-hmm.
Check your group me.
Okay.
If it, could you do that for me real quick? Kay, are you still there?
What are you
Yes.
up to?
Yes, I'm still here. That's all I know.
Hey, Tanisha, I need you to respond to me real quick,
I
please.
know, but what are you up to?
Just respond to me, please.
Oh my god.
You can ask questions later.
Responded. Now what are you up to?
I like how I can't
He's
see
supposed to
it.
be telling you who he think gonna win.
I That's funny. Um, what does he think? What does he think? Who do you have winning for game of the year? Does he think Hollow Knight's gonna win?
So who they had for game of the year? They had Donkey Kong, they had Hollow, they had uh
Well, for
some
me, I definitely know I love Donkey Kong Bonanza a lot because I know it takes like a lot from Donkey Kong 64. So um, but I definitely know it's not gonna be like one of the candidates that's gonna like win for Game of the Year. I really love it though, but I don't. I definitely know it's not gonna be one of the candidates. It's really amazing, but it's not. I know it's definitely not gonna be one of the candidates.
Hey, Tanisha, do me a favor, resend that because your volume button was in the way, so I can't see the name. Resend it,
what?
please. Look how you sent it to me. So is Hollow Knight a difficult game for you?
Uh, well, it is like a Metrovania, which means you have to wander around, also backtrack a lot
This
to
this
like
kid is
different areas. So
this
yeah, it is really hard.
this kid is so smart. He knows he knows that at such a young age. Definitely being raised right and raised correctly. So is Hollow Knight your all-time favorite game, or is there like a game you like other than Hollow Knight?
There's a game that I like other than Hollow Knight.
What is it?
It's called Banjo and Kazooie, the best game ever.
Do you have that?
No, because it's on like the N64.
Oh, and on old Xbox. The old Xbox.
What do you mean? It's on Switch too.
Yeah, but you have to get like a pass to like play it. So you have to pay you have to like pay something on the Switch for you can like play it.
Oh, the online expansion.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So um just still waiting on your response, Tanisha.
For what?
I said resend it because when you sent the screenshot, your volume
I did send a
button like
screenshot.
yeah,
What?
it's blocking the name. Look at it. I can't see it.
Oh. Oh
You see
my
what I'm
bad.
saying? No, it's okay. That's why I said. Okay, you still there? All right. Well, yeah, the kid has a vast knowledge on gaming. I
I
like it.
do. I really do. Thanks for the compliment.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Um,
Okay, I sent it.
okay. Kay, just so you
Yes,
know, I'm really good friends with your mom. Really good
got
friends
it.
with your mom. And
Hmm.
she's been really, really nice to me. Um, So, can I do something nice for you?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I think I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Well, he's also gonna come up with his own video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He's been working on it.
hmm
The
What is it?
storyboard.
What is it about?
Um, it's about like a cat that every single 1,000 years it always awakens. Next tries to eat all the humans in the world.
Oh, wow. What's it called?
Um, God Kitty. It's
It's not
based on
bad.
Godzilla. It's based on Godzilla.
Oh, okay. That's
But
pretty cool. That's very cool, man.
it's with my name on it. I patented it, so no one can steal my idea.
That's the most important. You got to protect your ideas. I will say for you, Christmas came early, so if it's
Yeah.
if it's okay with you, I'm going to send you some money so that you can buy Hollow Knight Silk Song, if that's okay for you.
Yeah, that's okay.
What? Dallas.
I deserve it, Mom.
You do deserve it.
I've been very, very good at school.
I know.
You know that.
Yes.
So, um, check your Cash App, Tanisha. I sent over enough for the game. That that is from now.
Thank you.
Kay, she's pretending like she's upset, but
Yeah.
I
She
technically,
acts like that.
yeah,
Word?
I owe her
Don't.
one. I owed her a favor because she did something really nice for me, so I wanted to return the favor. Your mom is a very, very nice person, and I would not be anything or who I am without her. So she's a very good friend, and you have a great mother.
Thank you.
No problem.
She is really great.
Yes, she is.
All right. All right. Say good night. You're not gonna make me cry.
Good night, Dallas.
Good night, Kay. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Tanisha.
Bye.
Let me know how you like the game, Kay.
Goodbye. I'm gonna kick you later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just do what I do, man. I care about the kids, man, and especially if you know what I'm saying you're you're wonderful kids who are gaming. Gaming keeps kids off the street, and that's the most important thing. So we've got different. We'll run through these real quick. Best game direction. You see what the nominees are. Keep it brief. I think game direction is probably going to be Expedition 33 on this one. I personally want Ghost of Yote. I don't think Death Stranding may best narrative might be Ghost of Tsushima. I'm sorry, Yote. Art direction, Ghost of no Expedition 33 is probably going to win that, but I have Ghost of Yote. Score and music, that's I don't know. That could be so many different ones. Audio design, that's got to be Battlefield, just because of the way that they've done so many things. Best performance, Expedition 33 is on here 3 times. Like, that's crazy. Innovation and accessibility, pushing the medium forward. Uh, I think Doom: The Dark Ages is going to take that one. I don't think Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to win anything. Games for Impact. Um, Not sure, but I'll say South of Midnight. Best ongoing. Ooh, this one's going to be tough. I would personally say it's between Fortnite, Helldivers, Marvel Rivals, or No Man's Sky. Honestly, all of these are good choices. Final Fantasy 14. My personal favorite is Helldivers 2. Marvel Rivals a close second. That's where I stand on that. Best community support. Obviously, I'd say Helldivers 2 or Fortnite. Best independent game. I Expedition 33 is on here too. Okay, well, that's definitely going to win. Debut indie game. Why is Expedition 33? Dispatch or Blueprints should win. My personal opinion. Best mobile game. Destiny Rising. That's no brainer. VR, AR, Alien Rogue goes to Deadpool. Best action game. Battlefield 6. Best action adventure. I'd say Split Fiction or Ghost of Yote. Best RPG. Expedition 33 blows this out of the water. Best fighting game. 2XKO is going to win. Nothing else. Best family game. I'd say either Mario Kart World, Split Fiction, or Sonic Racing. Best sim strategy. Definitely not Sid Meier's. The Alters. Best sports racing. I'd say Mario Kart World or Sonic Racing wins this one. Best multiplayer. Arc Raiders, Battlefield, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, or Split Fiction. Ooh, this one's going to be tough. But probably Arc Raiders. That's just my choice. Best adaptation. Last of Us Season 2. Nothing else is. Most anticipated game. It's GTA 6 by a large margin, but my pick would probably be Marvel's Wolverine. GTA 6 is literally the most anticipated game ever. Content creator of the year. Kai Cenat. Just my pick. Best esports game. Valorant or League of Legends. I don't know any of these guys. If I don't see Justin Wong on here, then I don't nothing. Best esports team, I do not know. And that's it. So overall, we've had a great episode. I think what we could do to take away from this all is that we need to give some love to the main event mamas, so make sure you follow them. I didn't hit the QR code yet, so make sure you subscribe to the Rose Gang if you are not subscribed. Thank you guys for coming out. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Oh man, my sinuses are kicking in, so I need to end this stream. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next week.